It's about you taking your life, your children's life, the teachers, the administrators, their life seriously. And it's about doing it at the local level. The federal government is not going to come in and protect all 350 million people of this country. The data that I just laid out there from Pew, which is indisputable, is proving that this is not a gun problem. It is a people problem. It is a mental health problem. And if we are willing to have that conversation, then perhaps we can clean up some of this. And in a more broad sense, if you have a people problem, if you have a mental health problem, instead of just creating laws to manage those people, how about we think about something else? So now to bring this whole show full circle, I want to go back to that conversation that I had with Ben Shapiro and with Jordan Peterson. Ben talked about the crisis of meaning that we have in America and what that leads to.
And I think that part of the resistance to, particularly I think Jordan, but I think also to me and to anyone else in the IDW who's at least searching for meaning, is that the left has been saying for a long time that we found the meaning, right? The meaning was do what you want to do. The meaning was no responsibility, do what you want to do. That's the meaning. The meaning is rebelling against the system. And when it turns out that a lot of people don't find meaning in that there is, in my perspective, a God-shaped hole in people's heart that is being filled by hatred and polarization and tribalism.
That God-shaped hole, right? The idea that Nietzsche said God is dead, and it was a warning that if you take out the structure that exists, that everyone sort of believes in, to whatever degree they believe in it, you completely remove that, people are going to start believing all sorts of other things, right? The need for belief is so fundamentally important that people will start believing in other things. People will start believing that boys are girls and 2 + 2 is 5, and non-racists are racists, and the rest of it. And maybe that is far more of what really is going on here than, oh, if we could just have the law to stop this. There's something else going on with all of us. And then when it is hyper-fueled by this thing, do you think that maybe is causing a problem? And when you find out that the powers that be can manipulate us to see certain things and not see certain things and lie about certain things and all of that, do you think that adds up to a situation where a young person growing up in a very confused world, without a lot of good role models, without a system that rewards people for doing the right thing and instead rewards people for usually doing the wrong thing, do you think that that could lead to a whole bunch of stuff? I think it could.